Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? It's Monday again. My kids are out the door. I've got a bunch of stuff on this week. And tuning in to my heart this morning. I feel like I'm making progress already. It's exciting. I feel like my heart is getting used to my response to it. Felt a bit awkward at first to put my hand on my heart, to talk to myself, to tell myself I love myself. It was a little odd, but I'm getting really used to it, and I'm finding now as something bubbles up, a fear, a concern, some emotion, that as I quickly respond with listening and I love you and I'm present to you, my heart's already anticipating positively the love I'm about to receive from myself. So it's kind of like the emotions are still bubbling up as ever, as we should expect for our entire lives. But there's also a positive anticipation on the part of my emotional core because of the way it's starting to expect me to respond positively to myself. So I'm fascinated by that. It's only, 2 weeks of daily trying to tune in and own my love and own my heart's reaction to the world around me. And already there's a positive anticipation in my emotional being. So let me know, you guys who've been following along with me every day or more regularly, let me know how you guys are doing and where your heart feels like it's at. I'd be fascinated to know whether you feel like you're seeing any change or not. The thought that occurred to me yesterday at church was, what if we spent a whole year earning the trust of our heart, of our emotional core, and that inner child, so that we could lead him or her to the God that our adult self has grown to trust. I think some of us connect with God at a young age or at an emotionally intuitive age, while others of us connect with God at a later age or at a more mental, intellectual pursuit. Right? If we read C.S. Lewis, he was a devout atheist, and through a process of logic and reason came to determine that God was real and was a source of life. Hans Urs von Balthasar has this quote, "Love alone is credible." So some of us encounter love intuitively through God, and I think others of us encounter love logically through a reasoning process. So wherever you are on that spectrum, I think there's room for our hearts to lead our minds, and then for our minds to lead our hearts. And that was what I was chewing over in church yesterday. What if part of this journey of owning our love and communicating with our emotional selves is to say, listen, let me earn your trust. Let me prove to you, heart, that I care for you, that I love you. And as we earn one another's trust, I want to lead you to the God who I've found is a sustainer and is a source of life and joy and peace. So once again, we're not counting out the love of God. We're not removing the spiritual, far from it. But we're saying that in order to become whole spiritual people, we need to have a healthy emotional core. What's his name? I forget his name at this moment. But he says, you can't be spiritually healthy without being emotionally healthy. My mind is literally... Pete Scazzero. Emotionally healthy spirituality. Anyway, let's tune in. Jonathan, thank you for getting out of bed this morning. Thank you for sleeping with your daughter all night because she wanted somebody to cuddle and you'd rather not, and you're tired and sore. But I'm thankful that you did that you went and took care of her. And I'm proud of you. And if nobody else ever sees what you do, I see what you do, and I'm proud of you. If nobody else ever thanks you or nobody else ever praises you, I want you to know that I'm going to be here praising you because I see how you pour out on others around you. And I hope that my love for you, Jonathan, fills you up. I love you. I want to listen to you all day. Speak some of those same words over yourself. Address your heart. Address your emotional core. And communicate love and gratitude to yourself. Let your own love fill up your being so that it overflows to your neighbors, to your friends and family, to your spouse, to God. I think in that process you'll find God saying, I love myself perfectly, and I'm inviting you to learn how to love yourself perfectly. Have a great day, you guys.